Wait a little bit. Yeah, we're in the dark area anyway, so I'll walk out of the dark area and then I can start explaining. Also, I usually realize as well that this start part's always cut off at the start of the stream, so you're probably not even hearing this just yet, but if you are, yeah, this start part's usually cut off, so I'm just going to keep walking forward and we'll, you know, get out of this dark area. I'll flip it to Speedy as well. So W's, guys, welcome to the dog walk. And today we're just going to be, you know, walking around, talking to Q&A. Oh, there's like a little rustle in the leaves back there. Hi, Kieran. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, it's a late night dog walk again. Late night stroll for most of you guys. But so I don't know why I keep doing them this late, but I guess it's just all the time I have. So Streamlabs randomly just gave a notification saying error timeout. Don't know what that means, but let's just hope the stream hasn't ended. But let's keep going. Me and Speedy are going to be walking here for just a little bit, not too long. It is 1:30 a.m. and I have to be up, you know, in 12 hours from now, so I do need a little bit of sleep. Less than 12 hours actually from now. So I need to get back, you know, set up pre-streams and that. So yeah, W's. As per usual, guys, you can ask me any questions. Otherwise, yeah, we're just going to be walking around. Especially on this one, you know, I don't think there's too much to talk about besides, you know, the football games lately have been great. The streams lately have been great. I've been really enjoying them. And I hope we can continue this up, you know, just continue talking and growing and just being ourselves. Of course, that is the best thing to do always in life. Be yourself. A little bit of life advice there. Harry Kane made the difference that game. Yeah, for sure. Harry definitely made the difference there. I'm actually glad he's back on form. I was a bit worried for him, but yeah. Disrespected too much for sure. 100% disrespected too much. And I honestly feel sad for him sometimes. Like, he really deserves more credit than he gets because, you know, just because he doesn't have trophies. Let's be honest. Trophies don't define everything in a player because it's a team effort to get a trophy. He's always clinical in goal finishing, clinical striker, and that's why, you know, Kane, for me personally, is one of the best strikers of the current generation at least. Just so good, so clinical, but very disrespected and mistreated. So nice empty street road there. Yeah, just going to be walking. I think we'll go right here. We'll just go up around this block, come back round, and that should be our path for today. So nothing too complex, a little bit of a simple one. There's actually a fox over there. You can probably see it. Speedy hasn't seen it yet. It's on top of that orange thing. Yes, it is late. Gabe, yeah, for me it's 1:30 a.m. in the morning. You probably see the fox if you, like, you know, squint your eyes a little bit, zoom in the screen. I don't know if there's a zoom in feature, but yeah, there was one. And yeah, you'd be scared this late. Well, luckily, you know, no one's here, so for sure I'm not that scared. Do I think Man City wins? Yeah, I did say, I said to some other people as well, that City will definitely dominate against Al Hilal for sure. You know, Hilal's team really, you know, needs that Bunu masterclass if they want any chance. And then they also need a striker, which they don't have. So I don't think they're going to win. You know, they could hold off City better than the other teams City's face, but they're not going to win unless they have, like, really good luck. If it was all about trophies, then Steven Gerrard was a bad player for not winning a Prem title. Trophies don't define the quality of the player for sure, 100%. That's what I believe always. Some people take it, you know, just trophies as the thing, but, you know, always believe in your own way. Never follow what someone else says. And that's why I always feel like that. Yeah, even Juve failed, yep. Juve was bad by the coach there. They were done bad. Tudor really should have, you know, played a proper team there. He did not play a team of quality to face City. He played, you know, the players that were really good on the bench. Strange decision. Juventus could have won if they had, you know, actually played like they did in the previous games. I will say that. So definitely we didn't see the actual Juventus team of quality that we saw in the first two games face that City side. So yeah, for sure it's a little bit strange on Tudor's behalf for what he chose there, but past is the past, can't change it. Yeah, let's keep going here. Just gonna, I think we'll go Actually, you know what? We'll go right. I was going to go that way, but we'll go right. It's a little bit too short the other way. So yeah, right should be a good one. This way. Alden could win or draw. Pep is a bit crackhead. Yeah, I mean, Pep might go pretty crazy. I think I'm just interested in his lineup, to be honest, because he's played different lineups every time. I really like how he does that. I don't think City will underestimate Halal, like some of the other European teams are underestimating some of the other opponents. I think Dortmund might underestimate Monterrey a little bit, and I do think that's going to be a case here. Let me just flip the screen to myself so you can actually see me. It's a little bit dark, but yeah, that's what it is at 1:40 a.m., you know. But I do think, you know, Dortmund might underestimate Monterrey. For sure, I think City shouldn't. They shouldn't. They should go full in, you know, like they were doing before, and they should get this one nice and done and easy. But let's go and flip this back to Speedy now. There we go. Again, sorry it's kind of dark, guys. We're just walking out of the dark areas because these street lamps are off. But yeah, we'll keep walking. Can do that, bro. Not trusting Pep. You remember when they faced Real last year? Full crazy lineup. Yeah, I know. Pep is crazy. Exactly. Pep is crazy. Brilliant coach, though. Yeah, we're going to walk this way. We're not going to walk that way. We're going to walk this way. Speedy's trying to walk that way. Let's go. Come on, Speedy. Nice shot of Speedy there. I feel like she's actually looking nice and actually fit. I'm happy that she's starting to get back in shape, you know. I'm actually very happy. Dropped Rodri in the UCL final versus Chelsea. Terrible lineup decision from Pep. Yeah, very bad. You know, not having Rodri in there when he seems like at least. I have my things about Rodri, but not going to mention them. I will say that he's a very good player. Very, very good player. But yeah, hopefully Real can take it all the way. I think they can now that this Bayern team's looking a bit shaky. But of course, never doubt Bayern. Never doubt Bayern. Nice little road down there. Go this way. If he plays his full lineup, no womp, they win. Yes, exactly. So also, you know, what's so weird, right? So basically, usually I don't stay up late till this time. So usually I never get the MLS games like appearing on my screen, or the Brazilian Serie A games appearing on my screen. But lately I've just been getting MLS games continually appearing on my screen saying like goal notifications. It's so weird how, you know, the sleep timings work and everything. Just crazy to me. Like, I've never been, you know, in my life staying up this late for this long, but times change. Also, what is that dumb bird in that house over there? I have no idea what it is. Come on, Speedy, let's go. There's that dumb bird noise. I need to search up what bird that is. Do I like cheese? Yes, I like cheese, Kieran. Yes, it is a Q&A, so you can ask any questions. You know, sleep not betting on Pep's crazy lineup. Yeah, for sure. You know, it's always a risk when you bet. That's why I don't do it. And also, I probably will never do it. Come on, Speedy. I don't know why you're being kind of weird here with the walking, but let's go. Yeah. As I was saying, Q&A, so you can ask anything. Favorite cheese? I'm going to give you a weird answer here. A very weird answer. I really like, actually, there's two. I'll give the normal answer. I really like mozzarella. It's my favorite. If you want to hear the weird answer, then you can ask. Like, it's not weird. I mean, I'm sure some other people like this type, but personally for me, I like it. Yes, of course. Okay, my favorite other cheese, mozzarella is my favorite technically. My favorite other cheese has to be blue cheese. I love blue cheese. Don't know how many other people like blue cheese, but I love it. It is just so good. Honestly, I love the taste. I love the flavor. I can eat it by itself. What on earth? Yes, it is. I love it. So bad. That's the only weird thing I kind of like. The rest of the stuff, I'm normal with. Just blue cheese is just my favorite cheese type besides mozzarella. I don't know how many other people like blue cheese, but yeah, I do. The reaction says it all. What on earth? Yes, indeed. It's kind of weird. I think I'm the only... someone else in my family likes blue cheese. But yeah, I think I'm the only one besides them that likes it. So, yeah, pretty crazy. I don't think my brother likes it. I don't know. I think maybe he doesn't. I don't think he's ever really tried it, you know, in full effect. Your favorites are brie and feta. Yeah, I like feta. I like brie as well. I like Gouda as well. It's also good. I like Swiss. I like most cheeses, to be honest. I don't really know any cheese I don't like, to be honest. I like all. Yeah, but I like just blue, slightly edges out as a favorite for me because it's just so different. It tastes so different. So, you know, blue cheese is top tier for me. So yeah. Also, I keep hearing other footsteps, but I look over, it's just Speedy. I think it's like an echo of the doors and the cracks in the buildings. But yeah, ask me some other favorite questions. I'll answer. I'll go ahead and answer anything, to be honest. Favorite color is blue. As you can probably tell with how many blue hearts I spam around the place. I love blue. Yeah, blue's the best color. What else do I like? I like golden retrievers, my favorite dog breed. By far, I love golden retrievers. That's why I got Speedy, of course. Golden retriever herself. I actually think I like girl dogs more than boy dogs. I don't know why. I just like them more. I don't think there's a difference though. There's no difference. I probably like boy cats more than girl cats. But I like girl dogs more than boy dogs. Because I got both a boy and girl cat. I like the girl cat, but the boy cat I think is just like more playful. You know. I guess maybe it's because he's more of a baby. Yeah. They're some of my favorite and little favorite things there. You guys can ask me any other ones. I think, you know, since we won't go too far, I think we'll just go this way, Speedy. Let's go. We will try not to intersect with the fox. Because if we intersect with it, you are going to go absolutely ballistic at it. So let's try and be, you know, good walkers. And not intersect with the fox. Here we go down here. But yeah. So that was that. I'm just so tired, you know. Probably, I am starting to head back now, but yeah, that's why I was saying that this walk will be shorter than the rest. Favorite film and show series? Probably, I think, so for TV show, all time, I'd say Ben 10, Alien Force Ultimate Alien series, my favorite ever. Like, I watched that when I was like a little kid, all the way up to like when I was 13, just continually. Well, there is an animal coming up here. I think you can kind of see it moving around. Let's hope Speedy doesn't see it. But favorite film? I don't know if I have a favorite film. I'll have to think. Yeah, Ben 10 was goated, exactly, Kieran, exactly. I loved Ben 10 Classic, Alien Force Ultimate Alien. I loved the storyline, and then they absolutely ruined it for no reason. I think this was the original creator died, unfortunately. So yeah. Yeah, he died like mid-making one of them. Let's go through this alleyway here. Come on, Speedy. Just hope there's no foxes in this alley. Yeah, Ben 10 was so good. So excuse the AC vent. But yeah, favorite film, I don't really have one. I guess I just like all films, to be honest. Another TV show series I really liked, I got a couple other ones. So one I really liked, and I watched it, I think when I was like 14, 15, during my GCSEs, it really helped me to get through, was this TV show called Chuck. I watched that with my family. It was so good. If you haven't heard of it, you should search it up. It's basically this guy gets this computer in his brain. He like somehow absorbs it, and then he's like, you know, super smart. He can activate certain stuff and abilities. Pretty good. Had like 6 seasons as well. And then the other one I really liked was, what was the other one? White Collar, I think. It's about this crime thief who joins the police department, like the FBI department, and he helps them, you know, stop other thieves. Omniverse was when I stopped watching. Yeah, I stopped watching on Omniverse as well. I really didn't like the disjoint storyline of Omniverse. It really wasn't enjoyable at all. Like, I didn't like when they kept switching back to the kid versions. Like, we already watched the kid version, like, ages ago. We're growing up with the show. You should continue to play off how you were with Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, growing up with the show there. I feel like the older, when it was the adult version on display on the TV show, was really good, Omniverse. But yeah, the art style put me off. Also, you know, the random segments of the younger Ben in that show was not great. I did not enjoy that. So I just stay on the plot line, come on. And then saying that there's like different universes with different Bens, and it's like, really, yeah, no, just, I don't like that sort of stuff. Really annoying to watch. But yeah, there's some of my other favorites. Movies, otherwise I just watch anything really. I don't have a favorite for it. Yeah, a Ben 10 game on the Wii. I actually had a Ben 10 game as well on my Xbox. It was actually a Ben 10 Omniverse game. I think that was the only one that there was at the time for me. But like, I could play as the main characters. Is pretty good. But yeah, I used to love Ben 10. I used to watch it all the time. It was my childhood show. But unfortunately, you know, come to an end. I always thought they were going to make a live action of it. I'm still surprised they haven't made like a proper one. I know there was some, but they weren't good. I really thought that would have been one of the shows they were rebooted for a live action. Because it makes like more sense, you know, when it's live action, especially now when they're doing all that sort of stuff. That would have been a really good show to revive. Especially with the like effects and CGI you can do compared to the past, you know, the movies they made where they look really bad. I really did think, you know, that show could be a top seller. But unfortunately, times end. And yeah, we're now without that show. Unfortunately, I do watch it occasionally from time to time when I'm like going back over my stuff. But yeah, otherwise it's just a memory. Are you good, Speedy? Also, the date I leave for the flight is going to be the quarterfinals date. The first quarterfinals date is July 8th, I think. And the quarterfinals start as my flight departs. Well, so when we're meant to board the flight, actually. So quarterfinals start at 10. We board at 10. Well, they start 10:30. We board at 10. So yeah, I should be able to watch at least, you know, at least 10 minutes of them. Then we take off. I have to put on airplane mode, so I have to end the stream. Then I'll restart the stream for the second half of it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about it. And your favorite aliens were Forearms and Heat Blast. Yeah, I love Forearms and Heat Blast. My favorites, probably, let me have a think. I liked Chromosome. I liked, who else did I like? I liked Goop. I liked, what's his name? Alien number 5 from the original classic Omnitrix. I keep forgetting his name. I like Diamond Head, but that's not the guy I'm thinking of. Upgrade, yeah, Upgrade. Yeah, for some reason my brain has such a good memory for that show. I can remember everything for that. I like most of the OG aliens, to be honest. They're all pretty enjoyable. I liked when they returned in the Ultimate Alien series, and that was good when they returned. Really made it feel nostalgic in a way. Let's go across here, Speedy. Little moped there. Let's go. And are you all good, Speedy? Good gal? Just a little bit of a chopped down tree there. But yeah, I think we're done here, guys, just because I'm so tired. I probably can't go past 2 AM because that's a little bit too long for me. But I really did enjoy talking in this one. I liked talking about TV shows. Probably call it something like favorite TV show this stream. But yes, sit down, Speedy. Sit down. Sit. Yes, come on, sit. Good girl. There we go. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this one once again. Really do appreciate all of you guys, coming for support. We'll try and do the walk streams earlier next time, because I think more people come when it's earlier, because it is late for most of you guys watching. And yes, makes the Club World Cup much more enjoyable. Yeah, I mean, I liked... I wouldn't be able to watch the Club World Cup without you guys, so that's why, you know, like all the games, I would watch most of them, but not all. But this makes it enjoyable to watch. So thank you so much, Kieran. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Kiss, Speedy. Goodbye, guys, and thank you. Bye, Speedy.